Welcome to the Georgia First Tech Challenge State Championship. Give yourself a round of applause for getting here. My name is Connie Haynes, and I'm the CEO of Georgia First, and I'm here on behalf of your first partner with First Tech Challenge, Mr. Robert May. Robert is not feeling well. He's under the weather. So we're going to give a big shout out to Get Well Soon, Robert, because I know he's watching the live stream. I know he is. So I'm going to count you down. Get well, Robert. We miss you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Get well. Thank you. I know he's watching, and we're going to make this an amazing event for him. He's done a lot of planning alongside his planning committee. But welcome to Into the Deep, presented by RXT, part of First Dive season presented by Qualcomm. FIRST is a global robotics community preparing young people for the future. FIRST engages students in grades pre-K through 12 in our suite of STEM programs. FIRST Lego League, FIRST Robotics Competition, of course, and FIRST Tech Challenge. First Tech Challenge started in 2005, and we've grown to more than 8,000 teams in more than 55 countries. This continues the transformation impact of FIRST programs, and you are a part of this movement. All of you are helping make this program possible for the next generation of innovators. Thank you. We're going to have a blast today. I can't wait to see how everything comes together as these 36 teams have been working hard to design and build their robots for this season's challenge, Into the Deep. And how fitting is it that we all swam here in the rain this morning? This season, students will explore the complex ecosystems in the depths of the ocean, revealing its wonder and learning how each inhabitant has a role to play in building a thriving environment. Teams will collaborate and innovate as they design, build, program, and operate robots to complete unique objectives in this ocean-inspired, thrilling, head-to-head challenge. This year's Into the Deep season wouldn't be possible without our season sponsor, RTX. We appreciate their generous support. RTX created a quick welcome message for our teams this season, and we'd like to play that for you now. Please look at the screen.
On advancing to this level of the Into the Deep season. Through our collaboration with FIRST, we hope our work motivates you to see what's possible in the depths of our oceans and understand we all play an important role in protecting those waters. Let's look at some of those technologies with my colleague, Julie.
Thanks, Dantea. From 500 miles up in space, the Visible Infrared Imaging Radiometer Suite, or VIIRS, which is what I work on, rides aboard a satellite gathering information about our environment, like ocean chlorophyll levels or algae blooms along the coast. VIIRS is basically just a really fancy camera that's changing the way we see our planet. It has a rotating telescope to gather particles of light called photons that travel through various lenses, mirrors, and detectors to generate data that's used to identify things like emerging storm patterns. VIIRS's tracking capabilities can increase warning times on approaching hurricanes and forest fires, and this ultimately saves lives. On board a different satellite, RTX's new Glimmer instrument will collect and process information from across the electromagnetic spectrum to get a detailed view of coastal water conditions. Glimmer will provide precise measurements of ocean ecosystems in the Gulf of Mexico, parts of the US coastline, and the Amazon River. These markers can be used to detect coral bleaching and red tide, and will help decision makers rapidly respond to coastal disasters, like an oil spill. Back here on the ground, RTX is optimizing technologies that predict stream flow and flooding to better understand drought and other water quality challenges. Our goal is to help communities become a more climate-ready nation.
These are just a few innovations we're working on to help protect our oceans and our planet. We've already seen a tremendous level of teamwork, ingenuity, and enthusiasm from this season's First Tech Challenge teams. It's truly inspiring, and we look forward to seeing more of your STEM skills in action. You should be so proud of your accomplishments, no matter the result of today's event. I know we truly are. Best of luck, teams.
Thank you, RTX. Being a first team member means access to education and career discovery opportunities through opportunities such as industry certifications, internships, and scholarships. FIRST offers you the opportunity to network with employers and a place in the FIRST community for life. Learn more about all the ways that you can make the most of your FIRST experience at firstinspires.org/alumni. And now, let's recognize a group of leaders in the FIRST community and on your teams, the FIRST alumni and high school seniors. Would all the FIRST alumni here please wave to us if you're an alumni. Or you know what, let's just stand. Let's stand and be recognized. So don't just wave, stand. Let's stand. Thank you for all that you continue to do to further the mission of FIRST and inspire the next generation. And for some of you, Into the Deep may be your final season competing in FIRST. We would like to take a moment to recognize those who will soon be FIRST alumni. So would all students in their final year of high school please stand so we can recognize you. You are becoming FIRST alumni now too, and we look forward to seeing what you do next. And now we have something exciting. For the first time here in Georgia, we will be giving out an award called the Alumni Excellence Award. This special award, the FTC Alumni Excellence Award, will go to someone who continues to inspire, innovate, and give back to the FTC community long after their time as a competitor. This alum spent 7 years in this is the one who's going to win it. Here we go. This alum spent 7 years in FTC, but never really left. They mentor teams, 3D print solutions, debug code, and even saved the day at a robot fashion show outside of FTC. Just casually building a wildfire detection system and becoming the youngest full-time hire at a biotech giant. Join me in congratulating Mr. Asher Suri. Arsh Suri. Sorry about that, Arsh. Are you here? An alumni from FTC 123248. Is Arsh here?
He's coming.
Okay, he's coming. Okay, we're gonna wait till he gets here. He's coming. I think I have one more thing to say. No, we're good. Yes, you give him. Come on up. And now, congratulate Arsh. Come on up.
Congratulations. You won the Alumni Excellence Award.
Really?
Congratulations.
I didn't know this was a thing.
It's new. We're getting a picture. So a new tradition here in Georgia. You might be next, seniors. You might be next, or alumni. Now let's take a moment to recognize and thank all the parents, coaches, mentors, and volunteers who help make today's events possible. Let's give them a big round of applause. And we ask all of you today to honor the first ethos, gracious professionalism. This means doing your best work, and at the same time, we're going to respect and value the other students, teams, and volunteers that are here. Today is where all the hard work you've put into designing, building, and programming your robots come to life in thrilling competition. Good luck. And now I'd like to introduce you to today's MC, You're going to know him. He's been around a while, and he's amazing. Mr. Crockett Clark.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. This is going to be a great day of competition, but before we get started with the first match, we have a few guests that we'd like to introduce. And one is our affiliate partner that happens to be in the hospital today. He couldn't be here. So if you would, give him a big round of applause because he is streaming right now. So if you would, cheer and wave for him. All right, my guest speaker today is somebody y'all have seen here before. He's from Shaw Industries. He is the president of the board of directors for Georgia First, Mr. Brian Cooksey.
Good morning, Gainesville. We are so excited to be here today. Our board of directors, we have several of our board members here today. We're having one of our meetings here like we do every year because we want to see the amazing work you guys are doing here at the FTC State Championships. So thank you for having us. Our board works hard throughout the year to help raise funds, help promote FIRST Robotics at all levels, to help provide some of these opportunities for your students to have. Congratulations to all the teams that are here, all the parents, mentors, volunteers, and students who have helped work so hard this year to get to this point. What a great accomplishment. So if you will, let's give everybody a round of applause for all your hard work. On behalf of our board, we'd like to especially thank Robert and his team, all the volunteers that are making this event possible, not just today, but all throughout the year. It takes a lot of hard work to execute an FTC season, and without the volunteers of this organization, it would not be possible. So please help me thank all those volunteers one more time. We wish you all the best today. Have a lot of fun. Go compete. Go do great things. And thank you for being part of FIRST Robotics. You're the reason this is all happening is all the people here today. So thank you for being part of this. Help us get even more teams started next year so that students can have these wonderful opportunities. Good luck and have a great day.
All right, let's hear it for the board of directors and all of them. Give them a big round of applause, y'all. We appreciate everything y'all do. All right, each year, First Tech Challenges creates a new challenging game for teams to learn, compete in. And in this year's season, Into the Deep, presented by RTX, team will dive their robots into the depths of the oceans to explore the unknown and reveal the wonders. Let's take a look at this year's challenge.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2024 to 2025 season game, Into the Deep, presented by RTX. Two alliances of two teams each compete to retrieve and score samples into net zones, low baskets, and high baskets. Human players assemble clips onto samples to create specimens, which can be scored on the low chambers or high chambers. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. Following auto is the 2-minute teleoperated period. The last 30 seconds of teleop is the end game. Robots may continue scoring samples and specimens, but can earn additional points by contacting the low rung, achieving a low-level ascent or high-level ascent, or parking in the observation zone. The alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
All right. Now I'd like to introduce some very important group of people. Our judges, they aren't here. They're upstairs working. Y'all have already seen them. These individuals have the difficult job of singling out the best of the best in today's competition. They've already been busy this morning interviewing teams and reviewing team information. They'll be in the pits and watching matches. They'll be deliberating later today, and we look forward to seeing the outcome of their hard work at the awards ceremony this afternoon. So let's give them a big round of applause. Next, I'd like to introduce to you the first technical advisors, or FTAs. I have Mr. Kyle Fender and Michael. All right, so they'll be working the two fields. Our technical volunteers know the ins and outs of the robot control system we use to run this competition and are key in keeping the event running smoothly. They ensure the robots are running properly and on the field. Finally, this group right here keeps things running. Let's hear it for our referees. Give them a big round of applause. Our referees have the difficult job of ensuring everyone is playing by the rules. As in all sports, their rules are final, and there will be no reruns and no video replays. Please help us stick to the schedule by respecting their decisions and directing questions to the question box for each field, which is located just by the scoring tables. So let's give another round of applause for the referees, please. Lastly, we'd like to thank our mentors, coaches, who are critical to our students' learning experience and our team success. Many of you are also mentoring teams from one of our other FIRST programs and may even be a FIRST alumni yourself. On behalf of FIRST, a big thank you to all the mentors and coaches. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, we spoke of gracious professionalism earlier, and we're excited to celebrate and announce our Compass Award nominees and winners at the opening ceremony. We'll announce the finalists and celebrate with applause. Then we're going to play the video that won and present the Compass Award. So, let me get to the finalists. The first finalist is going to be from Team 26537, Arcturus Artemis, and that's Coach Adidia. I think that's the name. The second nominee is from Team 4221 Smeta Syndicate. That's Tammy Tess Gerals. And the third nominee is from Team 19571, the Robo Brigade, Will Zhang. So, we're anxious to see who won the award, so can you play the video?
Who most people see as their beloved physics teacher during school hours. After school, she is a passionate and dedicated leader in our FIRST robotics team. Since the years began, Ms. Tess-Gerals has built and raised our robotics team from the ground up, and each year she's cared for and loved for our team.
She is set apart in her constant and compassionate support, her joyful service, and the way she inspires our team.
Gerals is very patient, always giving her students the benefit of the doubt.
Ms. Gerals is always willing to help out anyone on her team, especially when it comes to outreach. She's always willing to go above and beyond for others.
She's an incredible leader who supports and inspires those around her with kindness and dedication. She goes above and beyond to make a difference, and I can't think of anyone more deserving. Thank you, Ms. Gerals, for all that you do.
I nominate
Ms. Tammy Tess-Gerals.
Gerals, come on down. She is here. I know she's here, but we're going to send somebody down here to get it for her.
She's running errands.
Okay. All right.
We have no idea y'all was going to do it now.
That's all right. Okay. Moving right along. Our program wouldn't be possible without the help and support of amazing volunteers. Today, we want to recognize our Volunteers of the Year. And Miss Lori, you're going to do that.
Okay, this year we had trouble deciding, so we have two Volunteers of the Year. Our first Volunteer of the Year winner has been volunteering with Georgia First Tech Challenge since the beginning of First Tech Challenge, which you learned earlier started in 2005, quite a while ago. Whenever we were in need of a ref, this person was here to help us out. As the years went on, if we needed a head ref, there he was. And now, finally, this year, he's stepped up to be a league head ref, and he is helping us out again here at the competition. His philosophy as a ref has always been, let them play the game. And now he should know who I'm talking about. The Volunteer of the Year award goes to Mr. Paul Hazard. Okay. And now for the second Volunteer of the Year. This person has worked with FIRST for more than 10 years in a variety of roles. If there's an event and this person's available, chances are they're working in some capacity, often seeking last-minute training if needed, because he hadn't done the role before, and he always comes ready. This person has both coached and mentored teams throughout the years, often supplying parts from their own inventory and drawing from their earlier years of experience on FTC and FRC teams. Their skills and talents are freely shared, along with a healthy dose of encouragement for everyone. Given all his talent, this person still exhibits humility in all their interactions. This year's second Volunteer of the Year is Mr. Cameron Huggins. Oh, there he is. Oh, so deserving.
All right. We've got one more Volunteer of the Year to give away, and this is a special one. This person has been with FIRST and been a volunteer for over 20 years. This person has been a head ref at Worlds. This person is our head ref and is loved by all of us, Miss Lori O'Neill. All right. First Dean's List finalists are outstanding student leaders whose passion for effectiveness in attaining FIRST ideals is exemplary. These students are nominated by their teams for their direct competitions and impact on others, exemplifying leadership and commitment on their First Tech Challenge team, in their school and in their community. First Dean's List finalists are going to be recognized here today. If you're a finalist, I want you to stand up and be recognized because we have like 40 of you. So if you would, please stand up and be recognized. All right. So the first Dean List finalist, which when I say your name, I want you to come down from either side. We've removed the bars, is Pierce Ankrum. Will you please come down, Pierce? Pierce. Woo. All right. Number 2. Adidia Moore from Robotic Eagles. Please come down. Congratulations on being a finalist. And number 3 is Caitlin Larson from Robo Clover, Platinum. Come on down. Congratulations. All right, so these, we don't have peers here, but these are our finalists that are coming from Georgia. So, if you would, I need to get a picture of my finalists. And just so you know, Robert said he wasn't able to print the certificates out ahead of time, but he will mail them to you. Okay? Thank y'all very much. I appreciate you. All right, so here's a general schedule of today. We're going to run 5 matches and take lunch, and then we're going to come back and run 40 matches. Yes, I know. So we are really going to be rolling when we get back from lunch, so don't eat too much because we want to make sure all the robots are running fine. So, following the qualifications, we'll do alliance selection immediately following qualifications. You need to be scouting ahead of time and know who you want to pick. All right? We've got 36 teams here. There'll be 6 alliances. So that means there'll be 6 alliance captains and 1 partner playing with them. You want to say something, Lori? Oh, okay. All right. And after that, we'll start the playoff matches. And we'll be giving out some the judges' awards during the playoff matches. So even if you're not in the playoffs, you need to understand you may have won one of the judges' awards. So you do want to stick around. So let's see. Before we get started, the exits are down here at that end. And at this end, you see the exit sign right underneath the flag. And, of course, everybody's been coming in and out this exit door. There are fire extinguishers here. And pit admin, if you need Band-Aids and stuff like that, are right over here by the pits. Everybody should know where that is because I think you had to turn your roster in. So, please don't run. We don't want anybody getting hurt today. And just to let everybody know, not everybody will leave with an award, but you're already a winner by what you've learned this year. In working with the robot, in working with the team, in working through judging. Everything you've gone through is going to help you further along. So just want you to know you're already a winner. So let's give everybody a hand. All right, before we start matches, let's have the national anthem, if you would. Please rise. Both of them. We got them both ways. right, teams, you all ready to dive into the deep? All right, we have teams lined up in the first match. We have teams lined up for the second match. The next voice you will hear is our game announcer for Field 2, is Dylan. Let's hear it for Dylan.